Hey there, this is Elaine Sarantakos and welcome to my lifestyle channel. Everyone has a different definition of what living our life is, and it's really for us to create it. So here I share with you videos on self-help, travels, and ways to add more happy in our lives. Hey everyone, this is Elaine Sarantakos. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to share with you 10 ways to increase self-love for yourself. The first thing I want to share with you is setting boundaries. We want to set boundaries. We only want to say yes when we actually want to do things, no when we don't want to do things. And I noticed that this is a lot harder, I think, when you're in your 20s. I'm in my early 30s right now. Just because you don't want to offend people and you go along with things. But I know and I feel that if you listen to your intuition when you don't want to do something, start practicing saying no. Don't feel bad if you're gonna offend people, but just really listen to what your body is telling you and know what your limits are, what you will tolerate, what you won't tolerate. Say yes when you want to, say no when you don't. So that leads into tolerations. Stop tolerating things and start letting go of things. This could be people, this could be places, situations, whether it's a toxic relationship, toxic work environment, maybe it's a home environment, letting go of negative things you're saying to yourself. This can also be letting go of things in your physical space, letting go of clothes that no longer serve, or I don't like the painting color on this wall, paint it, just letting go of things. So that will clear up space, and this will create new energy in a new environment so that you are in a better place. Another awareness to increase more self-love is to have the awareness that you are the creator of your life and to live with intention. So know right now, okay, I'm not going to just say this to you and you'll be like, okay, Elaine, I'm the creator of my life, but you really are the creator of whatever reality it is that you want. And you don't realize it maybe because it could not, maybe it doesn't look for example, I'll give you some examples of myself. So when I was 16, I went to Mexico for 3 months to learn Spanish, did an exchange program. After high school, I moved to Greece. I studied hotel management there. I worked on the Greek islands. I worked in the Cayman Islands. I worked in the Canadian Rockies. So because it's taking me very much out of my environment, you can see the contrast that shows that I'm the creator of my own reality. However, even if you're living in the same city your whole life, you are the creator of your reality. You are making the choice to go to that job. You're making the choice to eat whatever it is that you're eating. You're making the choice to, go to the gym, to take this class, to learn this. You're creating whatever it is that you want. So I'm just telling you my experiences, because people would say oh, that's so cool. You worked in the Cayman Islands, you worked in the Rockies. It's not as though I was so special. I just went onto Google, I went onto hcareers.com, I sent my resume, I did an interview, I got a job, I took a plane. So I created that cool experience, and you can create whatever cool experience. So when you start realizing that you can create whatever you want, it's very empowering, and you're basically saying you can do whatever it is that you want in life. Another thing is to stop comparing yourself to others. Everybody does things at different times in their life. So just focus on yourself and know that if you are doing you and you're doing what it is that you're doing right now, that's what's the most important. Not everybody is going to get married at the same time, buy a place at the same time, travel at the same time. Just focus on whatever you're doing, because you're living your life and your story is completely different than someone else's story. And everything that's happening to you right now is going to help create your future, and who you are in the future is going to be based on what it is that you're doing now. So there's highs, there's lows in people's life. Not everybody's always rosy. Not everybody's always sad. Life goes into dips. But also, you are the creator of your life. So if you want to do something in your life, you're going to have to make it happen. What I want to talk to you about is consuming better food. I know we're going to eat junk food because junk food is good. I really like chips as well. But the truth is, when we eat a better diet and we eat more whole foods, we feel better, versus when we eat junk food, we don't feel as good. Another thing to increase self-love, which I think is very important, is to learn. This is increase your knowledge, have a new skill, take a class, just learn. There are so many resources, and I hate when people make up this excuse I would do this, but I can't afford it. You can go on YouTube right now and you can learn how to do so many things. Even video editing. I just like learned some video, not that I'm this crazy professional, but I learned it from just looking on YouTube and figuring out how to do it. There's so many things you can learn online. I think it's important to create a happy place. Not necessarily you can create a happy place, you can have a happy place. For me, a happy place is dance, and that can be like at the dance studio, but it can be actually dancing in my own apartment here in the moment. That makes me feel as though it's my happy place. Another happy place for me is yoga. I love yoga, except for last Friday I hurt my arm. I'm actually feeling a lot better right now, but I was in so much pain. I did a massage, and I did acupuncture. Acupuncture helped me so much, but when I dance, that makes me feel really good. Yoga makes me feel really good, makes me feel really safe, a lot of self-love. So it's nice to have a place where it is your happy place. Your happy place could be your home, it could be your bedroom, just a place where you feel really good and really comfortable. It's so important to know your worth, to feel worthiness. And this is something that I have struggled with, and why have I struggled with this? Well, my parents got divorced when I was 2 years old. I mainly had my mom. I didn't really have a father figure in my life. I came to terms to relationships and dating. I've had some issues like around that, of feeling that worthiness and lovable and self-love. But then in other aspects of my life, I felt very worthy, and I'm like, you know what? I deserve this. I'm gonna go to Spain for summer. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. We are all worthy, and we all are lovable. So we need to. This one is a little bit more tricky to know your worthiness because it's more about belief systems, and it's more in the mind. So for example, something happened to you, just say when you were younger, I don't know, something like traumatic, and like you can know that that's wrong, but your mind, it's like processing different because it's in your subconscious mind. So this is on knowing. When it comes to increasing self-esteem and things like that, we can work on this, but this is just another topic. So we're gonna leave that to another video, so stay tuned for that video. Another thing that I think is great for self-love is to dance. Dancing, it makes you feel alive, or at least it makes me feel alive. And when I say dancing, you can also do exercise or go for a run or whatever physical activity it is that makes you feel good, but it releases adrenaline, and it makes it doesn't release it does release adrenaline, but like endorphins, and makes you feel like positive and love. But when you play on a good song and that tune is just like playing, you feel really good. So I highly recommend you dance alone in your house. You can dance in front of the mirror, whatever it is that you want, and just have a party and just enjoy. Positive affirmations. Sometimes we say negative things about ourselves, like you're putting on clothes and you're like, oh my gosh, this is too tight, I need to lose weight, and blah blah blah, or I don't know, whatever it is that you're saying. But we have to slowly let go of whatever it is that we're saying negative about ourselves, because that's kind of like abuse. Like, why are we going to abuse ourselves? Love yourself, love your body. Like, your body has been with you since birth, since day one. It's taking care of you. Every time you're sick, it heals. You scrape your leg, it repairs. Your body just does everything so that you can be healthy and you can be alive and you can be in one piece. So start loving your body and give it that love back. These are some 10 tips. I hope you appreciated these tips. If you did like them, please comment, like, and subscribe. If you have any more tips, you can leave them in the comment box below. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.